Hello, you're watching Weekly Highlights program on Azərbaycan Television with the major developments of the week. I'm your host, İlham Məmmədov. Now, first, let's take a brief look at some of the top stories of this week. President İlham and President Recep Tayyip Erdogan participated in the opening ceremony of the İlder gas pipeline via video link in Ankara. First Vice President of the Republic of Azerbaijan and President of the Heydər Əliyev Foundation, Mehriban Aliyeva, along with her daughters Leyla Aliyeva and Arzu Aliyeva, visited the city of Ganja on March 6. On March 3rd, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham Əliyev, received Oljas Bektenov, Prime Minister of the Republic of Kazakhstan.
The head of state held a dynamic development of relations covering many areas and recalled his regular meetings with President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev, both in Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan. President İlham Əliyev once again thanked the Kazakh leader for participating in COP29 held in Azerbaijan last year, emphasizing that this demonstrated Kazakhstan's solidarity with Azerbaijan and contributed to the successful conclusion of the conference. The Azerbaijani president highlighted that several important issues were agreed upon at COP29 and that projects fostering closer ties between the two countries were formulated. He expressed hope that the Kazakh Prime Minister's visit would lead to detailed discussions on crucial projects and the implementation of agreements, ensuring continued close cooperation in all areas. President İlham Əliyev noted that the peoples of Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan are brotherly nations, a fact proven repeatedly throughout history. He stressed that both Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan are demonstrating strong socio-economic development and play a significant role in the international arena, the region and beyond. Expressing gratitude for the meeting, Prime Minister Oljas Bektenov conveyed greetings from President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev to President İlham Əliyev. The President of Azerbaijan expressed his gratitude for the greetings and asked Oljas Bektenov to extend his regards to Kassym-Jomart Tokayev. Prime Minister Oljas Bektenov stated that, as emphasized by President İlham Əliyev, relations between the two countries are developing, highlighting the role of the trust-based relationship between the presidents of Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan in this process. Touching upon the potential of bilateral relations, Oljas Bektenov mentioned that governments of Kazakhstan and Azerbaijan are making efforts to implement the agreements reached between the two countries' presidents. He noted that, in line with the directives of the heads of state, significant progress has been made in the development of the Trans-Caspian multimodal transport route, with cargo flow along this route increasing by 60% last year. During the conversation, both sides held the progress of comprehensive cooperation, emphasizing that the annual trade turnover between the two countries has nearly tripled over the past 3 years. It was noted that there has been continued growth in the transportation of cargo, including transit cargo, along transport corridors. The sides discussed support for investment projects through the Joint Investment Fund established in both Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan, as well as the implementation of joint projects in the oil and gas sector, including prospects for increasing the transportation volume of Kazakh oil via the Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan pipeline. Furthermore, discussions were held on the integration of the energy systems of Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan through the underwater cable lines signed under COP29, along with the development of cooperation in the green energy sector.
On March 4th, President İlham Əliyev received Nail Maganov, General Director of Russia's Tatneft, Askat Khasenov, Chairman of the Management Board of Kazakhstan, Kazmunaygaz, and Bakhadurjon Siddiqov, Chairman of the Board of Uzbekistan, Uzbeknefgaz.
President İlham Əliyev stated that a new stage of multilateral cooperation has begun, emphasizing that preparations for this have been successfully carried out. Hailing the already established close production relations between the oil companies of Azerbaijan, Russia, Kazakhstan, and Uzbekistan, he noted that several projects have been implemented in a bilateral format and stressed the importance of combining efforts in this regard. The head of state highlighted the significance of quadrilateral cooperation in the joint production and fulfilling orders for friendly countries. During the meeting, discussions focused on the prospects of the newly established cooperation format, with optimism expressed that it would further expand economic ties between the countries. They emphasized that within this framework, companies plan to collaborate on emergency mitigation and joint response teams, optimize work in digital technologies and software solutions, streamline joint procurement processes, and support the development of various industrial sectors. They also noted that this new cooperation format remains open for the other foreign companies to join.
President İlham Aliyev received Isiyaka Abdulgadir Imam, the Secretary General of the D8 Organization for Economic Cooperation. President İlham Aliyev expressed gratitude to the member states for their unanimous decision regarding Azerbaijan's accession to the D8 Organization for Economic Cooperation. The head of state emphasized that as a full member, Azerbaijan would actively contribute to the organization's development. The president hailed the fact that Azerbaijan is the first country to join the D8 since its establishment. President İlham Aliyev described this decision as a sign of respect for Azerbaijan by the member states and a testament to the strong friendship among them. The other state noted that Azerbaijan maintains fruitful and constructive bilateral relations with D8 member countries based on mutual national interest, emphasizing the importance of establishing ties between Azerbaijan's relevant institutions and the organization. President İlham Aliyev highlighted the significance of expanding its geographical reach to the Caspian Sea and the Caucasus region. In this regard, the head of state underlined Azerbaijan's role as a key country in facilitating the organization's close engagement with the region. President İlham Aliyev expressed hope that Secretary General Isiyaka Abdulgadir Imam's visit to Azerbaijan would be productive. Expressing gratitude for the meeting, the Secretary General of the D8 Organization for Economic Cooperation conveyed his congratulations on Azerbaijan's membership in the organization and the holy months of Ramadan. He also congratulated the head of state on Azerbaijan's successful COP29 presidency, emphasizing that significant decisions on the climate agenda were adopted under the country's leadership. Highlighting that D8 comprises member states with a combined population of 1.2 billion and possesses substantial economic and trade potential, the Secretary General noted that the organization's core mission is to foster economic and trade relations among its members. He expressed confidence that Azerbaijan would make a significant contribution to the organization's development and the implementation of its agenda. The meeting featured an exchange of views on the prospects for cooperation within the D8 framework in areas such as energy, climate action, trade, the development of small and medium-sized enterprises, youth, media, and other topics of mutual interest. At the invitation of the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan İlham Aliyev arrived in Ankara for a working visit on March 5th. A guard of honor was arranged at Ankara Esenboğa Airport in honor of the Azerbaijani president. The head of state was welcomed by Turkey's finance minister Mehmet Şimşek and other officials.
Kalender, Ankara Merkez Komutanı. Onur kıtası görüşünüze hazırdır Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım. Sağ ol.
Teşekkürler. Merhaba asker.
President İlham Aliyev and President Recep Tayyip Erdogan participated in the opening ceremony of the Gdir-Nakhchivan gas pipeline via video link in Ankara.
Onur kıtası, selam. Dur! Dur!
Değerli konuklarımız, Türkiye Cumhurbaşkanımız Sayın Recep Tayyip Erdoğan ve Azerbaycan Cumhurbaşkanı Sayın İlham Aliyev salonumuzu teşrif etmişlerdir. Hoş geldiniz, şeref verdiniz. Efendim şimdi Her iki ülkenin milli marşları için sizleri ayağa davet ediyoruz. Milli marşlarımız için lütfen dikkat.
Speaking at the inauguration ceremony, Azerbaijan's Minister of Energy, Perviz Shahbazov, stated that the İğdır-Naxçıvan gas pipeline project will not only diversify Nakhchivan's gas supply, but also contribute to the well-being of both the Nakhchivan and İğdır populations. He noted that while the pipeline's current maximum capacity is 730 million cubic meters, there are possibilities for future expansion. Turkey's Minister of Energy and Natural Resources, Alparslan Bayraktar, described the İğdır-Nakhçıvan gas pipeline project as another symbol of Turkey-Azerbaijan brotherhood. He expressed gratitude to both heads of state for making this project a reality, emphasizing that it will fully ensure Nakhchivan's gas supply. Then President İlham Aliyev delivered a speech, noting that today is an important day in the history of Turkish-Azerbaijani friendship and brotherhood, and together with the esteemed President Erdogan, they laid the foundation stone of this gas pipeline in Nakhchivan a year and a half ago, and are now participating in this wonderful ceremony. The President added that Nakhchivan is ancient Azerbaijani land. However, it has been separated from the rest of Azerbaijan for more than a century. The reason for this is that 5 months after the collapse of the Azerbaijan Democratic Republic in 1920, the Soviet authorities separated West Zangezur from Azerbaijan and annexed it to Armenia, thus interrupting the overland connection between the main part of Azerbaijan and its inseparable part, Nakhchivan. This injustice has lasted for more than a century and has had a very negative impact on the lives of our compatriots living in Nakhchivan. When the First Karabakh War broke out, Armenia occupied Karabakh and at the same time kept Nakhchivan under blockade. Their plan was to occupy Nakhchivan as well. However, my father, Heydar Aliyev, then the leader of Nakhchivan, did not allow this to happen, and all the people of Nakhchivan mobilized their efforts to defend Nakhchivan, protect their native lands, and push the occupiers back. One of the reasons why Nakhchivan was not occupied at the time was that the Ümit Bridge connecting Nakhchivan with Turkey was built, and the aid from Turkey made a very significant contribution to the protection of Nakhchivan. The project we are inaugurating today will ensure the energy security of Nakhchivan. The gas coming from Azerbaijan will be transferred to Nakhchivan through the territory of Turkey in the form of a swap, and will save Nakhchivan from this problem, said President İlham Aliyev. Then President of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, delivered a speech. Congratulating the Azerbaijani people on the blessed months of Ramadan, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan added that they're making tremendous progress in all areas of our brotherly relations, which are based on the slogan One Nation, Two States. The relations between our countries are continuously developing in a wide range of areas, from defense to trade. It is beyond doubt that the energy sector, which we have crowned with many projects, is at the forefront of this cooperation. Just like the Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan crude oil pipeline, which some consider a dream, we have managed to take our energy cooperation further by commissioning the Shah Deniz field and the Baku-Tbilisi-Erzurum natural gas pipeline. We are experiencing the joy of delivering a large amount of Azerbaijani gas to Europe through the natural gas pipeline passing through Anatolia, Tanap. We are in full agreement with Azerbaijan on implementing strategic and extraordinary projects in this field. Today, together with my brother İlham Aliyev, we are very pleased to add a new project to this cooperation. The İğdır-Nakhçıvan natural gas pipeline, which will soon inaugurate, will complement our previous strategic initiatives in the field of energy and also serve as a sign of our common destiny with Nakhchivan. This 80-kilometer pipeline built by Botash with a daily transport capacity of up to 2 million cubic meters will meet all of Nakhchivan's natural gas needs for at least 30 years. This will ensure the energy security of Nakhchivan for many years to come, said President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Following the speeches, the İğdır-Nakhçıvan gas pipeline was officially inaugurated via video conference.
Alparslan Bey, hazır mıyız? Perviz Şahbazov Bey, bizleri duyuyor musunuz?
Sayın Cumhurbaşkanı.
Evet.
Duyuyorum. Sayın Cumhurbaşkanı.
Emir komuta sizde. Hayırlı olsun.
Uğurlu olsun.
Allah hayırlı sahnemizi çeviriyoruz. Doğal gazımız Iğdır'dan inşallah Nahçıvan'a akmaya başlıyor.
President of the Republic of Azerbaijan İlham Aliyev held a one-on-one meeting with Recep Tayyip Erdogan, President of the Republic of Turkey, in Ankara. On March 5th, President İlham Aliyev and President Recep Tayyip Erdogan attended the iftar dinner in Ankara. President of Azerbaijan İlham Aliyev concluded his working visit to the Republic of Turkey on March 6.
A guard of honor was arranged at Ankara Esenboğa Airport in honor of the Azerbaijani president. President İlham Aliyev was seen off by Turkey's Minister of Finance, Mehmet Şimşek, and other officials.
First Vice President of the Republic of Azerbaijan and President of the Heydər Aliyev Foundation, Mehriban Aliyeva, along with her daughters Leyla Aliyeva and Arzu Aliyeva, visited the city of Ganja on March 6. First Vice President Mehriban Aliyeva, along with her daughters Leyla Aliyeva and Arzu Aliyeva, paid tribute to the national leader of Azerbaijan, Heydər Aliyev, by laying flowers at his monument in the city center of Ganja. Then First Vice President Mehriban Aliyeva, her daughters Leyla Aliyeva and Arzu Aliyeva, posed for photos together with local residents. First information on the major overhaul carried out in the Ganja City Secondary School number 37, situated next to Nursery Kindergarten number 40, was provided. It was noted that originally commissioned in 1969, the school was designed to accommodate more than 700 pupils. However, due to its deteriorating condition, the Heydər Aliyev Foundation launched a comprehensive renovation project in September 2024. The reconstruction is expected to be completed by September this year, in time for the new academic year. Then they familiarized themselves with the kindergarten. It was noted that the preschool institution, built in 1967, has a capacity for 120 children, but currently accommodates 70. Since the building was in a deteriorating condition, First Vice President, President of the Heydar Aliyev Foundation, Mehriban Aliyeva, gave relevant instructions to ensure high-quality preschool education and childcare at the facility. Along with the construction of new childcare facilities as well as reconstruction of the existing ones to ensure they meet the modern standards, the Heydar Aliyev Foundation kept this area under its constant attention. Since 2014, the foundation has implemented the development of preschool education institutions program, contributing to the education and upbringing of children. The Ganja Memorial Complex, the foundation stone of which was laid by President Ilham Aliyev on January 30, 2022, is under construction to honor the memory of the peaceful civilians who lost their lives due to the rocket attacks on the city of Ganja by the Armenian armed forces in 2020. Executive Director of the Heydar Aliyev Foundation, Anar Alekbarov, informed the First Vice President, President of the Heydar Aliyev Foundation, Mehriban Aliyeva, and her daughters, Leyla and Arzu Aliyeva, about the Memorial Complex project. The memorial complex, with an area of 4 hectares, will have a museum building. From the main exhibition hall of the museum, one can access the open-air area of the complex. The open-air area will continue along the wall in the shape of a spiral, symbolizing the trace of the rocket on the ground. There will be multifunctional rooms for the organization of different events. It is envisaged to complete the construction of Ganja Memorial Complex by the end of 2025. During the Patriotic War, the city of Ganja was subjected to multiple missile attacks by Armenia on October 4th, 5th, 8th, 11th and 17th, using various missile systems, including Tochka-U, Smerch, Scud and others. These attacks resulted in 26 civilian deaths and the injury of 142 peaceful residents. First Vice President and President of the Heydar Aliyev Foundation, Mehriban Aliyeva, along with her daughters Leyla Aliyeva and Arzu Aliyeva, were informed that Perinatal Center serves residents of Ganja and surrounding regions. It was noted that the Perinatal Center offers high-quality diagnostic consultation and treatment services for expectant mothers and newborns. Along with the capital Baku, modern healthcare facilities are constructed in the regions and are supplied with the cutting-edge equipment. During the visit, the Heydar Aliyev Foundation donated incubators and an ultrasound machine to the center. Additionally, new mothers received gifts from the foundation. First Vice President and President of the Heydar Aliyev Foundation Mehriban Aliyeva and her daughters Leyla Aliyeva and Arzu Aliyeva, who were visiting the Shah Abbas Mosque, were informed that restoration and repair work had been carried out at the mosque in 2008 on the initiative of President Ilham Aliyev. During the inspection of the current condition of the mosque, further instructions were given to preserve the religious monument. The Shah Abbas Mosque was constructed in 1606 under the direction of Shah Abbas I, the Safavid ruler, and was designed by the architect Sheikh Bahaddin Muhammad Amil. The Shah Abbas Mosque, also known as the Ganja Juma Mosque, is situated on the left bank of the Ganja River in the historical center of Ganja. The mosque was constructed in the Aran architectural style of the 17th century. The architectural composition, planning, constructive, and artistic decorative features of this historical mosque preserve the portal dome traditions of medieval Azerbaijani architecture. The rich architectural traditions of the region have been skillfully integrated into the design, particularly in the design of the domes and portals. The simplicity and expressiveness that are characteristics of the Aran architectural school are also reflected in this historical and religious monument. First Vice President, President of the Heydar Aliyev Foundation Mehriban Aliyeva, her daughters Leyla Aliyeva and Arzu Aliyeva were informed that in 1997, the 110th anniversary of the foundation of the church was celebrated. This historical monument, which is one of the oldest Orthodox churches in Azerbaijan, was in need of several repairs. In 2017, the church was renovated on the occasion of the 130th anniversary of its construction. In our multinational, multi-confessional country, the Azerbaijani state places a constant focus on the preservation of historical and cultural heritage, national and spiritual values, including the restoration and protection of places of religious worship and material and cultural monuments. The Russian Orthodox Church of Alexander Nevsky was built in 1887. The 138-year-old church was built of plinth bricks in the Byzantine style with financial support from both local Orthodox and Muslim communities. Following 44 years of operation as a house of worship, it was closed by the Soviet government in 1931. From 1935 to 1938, the church served as a museum and subsequently it was utilized as the cathedral warehouse. The building was returned to the Russian Orthodox Church in 1946 and reopened its doors to worshippers. The interior of the building has been preserved and features various icons. Of particular note are the icons of Saint Alexander Nevsky and Saint Mary Magdalene. President Ilham Aliyev demonstrates to the world Azerbaijan's exemplary experience in state-religion relations by consistently providing material and moral support to religious communities and their leaders. The Heydar Aliyev Foundation, headed by First Vice President Mehriban Aliyeva, is implementing numerous projects to strengthen interfaith dialogue and cooperation. Furthermore, religious institutions including mosques, churches and synagogues in our country, including those in the liberated territories, are being repaired and restored. First Vice President, President of the Heydar Aliyev Foundation Mehriban Aliyeva and her daughters Leyla Aliyeva and Arzu Aliyeva, visiting the Hüseyniye Mosque, were informed that the Hüseyniye Mosque, built in the 19th century, is also known as the Tatlar Mosque. It served as a place of worship, a madrasa and later a mosque. Currently, there is a need to carry out repair and restoration work on this historical and religious monument. During the mosque inspection, instructions were given to initiate the necessary repairs. As part of the Destination of Tolerance Azerbaijan project, the Heydar Aliyev Foundation is committed to preserving the traditions of tolerance in our country, where people of all religions and ethnic groups coexist harmoniously. As part of this initiative, we're undertaking repair and restoration work on religious monuments, shrines and buildings, and organizing exhibitions on the subject. That was all for the week. Thank you for watching us and see you next Sunday.